Good news and bad news. Which one do you guys want to hear first?
Give me the bad news.
The bad news? You want to hear the bad news first? The bad news is this motor's done. What is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We are finally working on the Z. My boy David came down and is helping me out.
I didn't want to come down, by the way.
He's kind of...
He dragged me.
It's kind of forced.
He dragged me.
Literally.
Kidding.
We're swapping out a sensor, which will hopefully fix the issue, guys. I haven't driven this car in like two weeks and a half, and I'm going crazy. So yeah, he pretty much already started. Swapping out the sensor and to see if it
blows
starts.
up.
Nah, hopefully it doesn't blow up.
If it blows up.
Please. Here we go again. No way. Try it again.
Try it again. Give it a little bit of gas. It's dead.
Well, guys, good news and bad news. Which one do you guys want to hear first?
Give me the bad news.
The bad news? You want to hear the bad news first? The bad news is this motor's done, essentially. So the motor's not completely done, but we're thinking that the timing jumped. So at this point, put the camera back on me, bro.
It jumped.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so that's the bad news. The good news is we're going built. It's been a long time coming. This car is gonna be about twice as faster. Twice as fast now.
Twice as faster.
Twice as faster. Twice as fast. Ah, man. I was actually kind of scared of this happening just because I know the car's gonna be down for a few more months. Probably not a month. Probably like a month. You pretty much gotta take all this apart. At that point, why spend $1,500 when you could just throw money into a built motor? That's how I see it. Might as well. I'm gonna have to spend the money eventually, so. Yeah. How do you feel, bro? Finally, actually, this car lasted, bro. It lasted 2 years. Stock motor.
It did. It did last.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It lasted a long time. What? Oh, what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Now let's go eat, bro. I'm hungry.
Alright. What are you buying me?
A biggie bag from Wendy's.
Oh, hell no. Wendy's? Wendy's nuts go in your fuck.
Alright, guys. Fast forward like an hour. We're hungry. Came to Chick-fil-A. I'm supposed to be on a diet, but I guess Chick-fil-A isn't too bad.
Huh?
I guess Chick-fil-A isn't too bad. Yeah, you think it is?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, I'll starve myself for the rest of the day. Thank you, sir. What do you guys usually get at Chick-fil-A? I get the number 7. What are you gonna get?
Me? I'm gonna get carne asada, steak.
The vlog eats first. So David here said, meanwhile my car's back up, I could take this car home.
What?
So, what? What? Nothing? So yeah, guys, a new car for a few months. Got myself a 350Z Nismo. Oh my god, bro, how do you fit in here? Does it start?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird.
Make sure
Like,
it's not in gear, bro, because the shifter's a little.
it's funny, bro. It's so weird to like not start it, but like put it in accessory mode.
Oh yeah.
And not hear that loud ass pump. It's in neutral right there, right?
Yeah.
Sick ass stock Z.
It's the misfire.
Is it really?
My valve cover.
Damn, you know you haven't driven this car in a long time when there's spider webs. You mind telling them why it's stock?
Stay rep.
This man got reffed. His Z sounded really sick too. I'll include the clip right here of how it sounded before he put it back to stock. What happened here?
I'm trying to put that right here. I need to extend the wires, so I'm gonna delete this and move that onto here because I can't have the OEM style because the shifter runs behind it.
Ah,
you see? So I had to relocate. Or I have to relocate it here.
how did you get this switch?
It's off a G35, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna fit. Yeah, it works and everything. It's gonna fit here.
All right, well, I'm gonna go around the block. Wait, can I? I was just joking, but he said to take it, so. I've never driven a car with a short shifter. I've never driven a Nismo either. What the, bro? These shifts are so short. I think I need one for the Z. I would get one, but I'm like kind of against short shifters. I like shifting fast with a regular shifter. Hope I don't see no cops, bro. This car is revved. This shifter feels funny. I could kind of get used to this. Do you guys prefer that one or this one? V1 Nismo. This is actually the car that I want next. He was actually offering it to me, but
No, I wasn't.
yeah, you were back then. You were.
No, I wasn't.
Well, he already sold it. I am broke. Anyways, this man just sold this probably like last week. It's his homies, but it's still at his house. Got the V2 Nismos on it. Must be nice. One day I'll get one of these. Alright guys, I just got back home from dropping off the homie David. I pretty much just wanted to come on here and explain to you guys a little bit more on exactly what happened with the Z and pretty much how she doesn't start and won't be starting until I put another motor in it. Essentially what happened is, if you guys remember, for those of you guys that watched that video, probably like 2-3 weeks ago, I was at the shop. The car turned off on me. Essentially I thought the car ran out of gas because I was pretty low on gas. I put gas in it, still didn't start. I put another 2 gallons in it, it still didn't start. I towed the car home. When I got home, I ended up checking the codes, and the codes were 2 cam sensor codes. And right away my tuner was like, honestly, it can be that the sensors went out, but more than likely the motor jumped timing. So today we swapped a sensor that David had laying around, hoping that it would be the issue, and the car still didn't start. But what is funny is that the map sensor was actually unplugged for some reason. This map sensor in the back, it was unplugged. So we got super happy, guys. We were like, oh, this is the issue. Like, I don't know how, but it got unplugged. Like, it's about to start and it still didn't start. So I mean, at this point we pretty much concluded that the motor did jump timing. So my tuner was like, why don't we just build it? And that's exactly what we're doing, guys. So this is like a messed up situation, but honestly, this was something I was gonna do regardless. So I'm not sad or anything. I feel like I'm more excited because I know once this car is running again, it's gonna be, I want to say twice as fast, but pretty near, like almost twice as fast. I'm hoping that the car isn't down for too long, but on the bright side, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. I wasn't gonna tell you guys this yet. Pistons and rods have been ordered, so the parts are on the way. I'm still deciding whether or not to port the heads and also cam it, because that is like an extra $3,000. So depending on how my wallet's looking soon, I'll see if I just do a basic build or if I just go all out. But yeah guys, as of right now, the car's gonna be sitting here until the homie has space in the shop and time to start taking the motor out. Your boy's gonna be built. It sucks because I was trying to go to Z-Day this weekend, but I mean, if I had a truck and a trailer, I would definitely probably try to trailer it, but I don't, so I'm not trying to pull up in the tow truck. Alright guys, I'm sitting here and I noticed that I never closed out the video, but like I said, that's pretty much where we stand with the Z. Honestly, I was thinking to myself right now, I can't complain. The motor did last me 2 years pretty much. I boosted it, I think it was June or July of 2021, so yeah, 2 years. of straight abuse, bro. Straight, I would abuse that car so much. Honestly, I don't even know what happened to the motor. We think it jumped timing, but like my tuner said, if we take it apart and it's not that, then it just gets more expensive because I'm just paying for pretty much diagnosis. That's actually the main reason why I'm gonna just go ahead and build it instead of trying to fix this stock motor. Might as well, like I said, I was gonna do this anyways, but like anything else, I know there's gonna be haters out there that's gonna talk down on the tuner, say it was the tune, say it was this and that. Honestly, I was already prepared for this. This is actually a perfect excuse, like I said, to make a lot more power. So a lot of people, a lot of influencers, or a lot of car people in general don't like to post these type of situations, but I like to be as transparent as possible so you guys could like just see what's happening and what happens when you pretty much heavily modify cars. So for those of you guys that are sitting back watching, maybe thinking about boosting your VQ or having a boosted VQ in the future, you guys know what could pretty much happen. That being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit that thumbs up for me, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell button so you guys can be there whenever I post. Catch you guys on the next one.